Tuesday, January 27th, 2026, AGNDD intelliReport topic, friction maxing. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this partially AI-generated article-based video. Friction maxing. Could less convenience lead to much more happiness? The conveniences of modern life, such as Uber Eats and ChatGPT, are robbing us of satisfaction, and worse still, infantilizing us. But should we really go back to the basics? Tuesday, January 6, 2026, 12:21 EST. The Guardian. Name, friction maxing. Age, brand new. Appearance, a lifetime of happy inconvenience. Is this another example of something that already exists, but people think is new because someone rebranded it? Yes, obviously it is that. Great! Let's all save time by you telling me what it used to be called. Happy to oblige. It used to be called character building. Got it. So friction maxing means doing hard things that will ultimately make you a better person? That's exactly it, although friction maxing is cooler because it sounds vaguely futuristic. How did the term come about? Via a piece in The Cut called "In 2026, We Are Friction Maxing," in which writer Catherine Jeser Morton advocates for avoiding things that make your life more convenient. Like penicillin? No, obviously not penicillin. But things such as ChatGPT, location sharing, and Uber Eats, which help you achieve things that historically took significant amounts of time and effort. Jeser Morton argues that this culture of slick convenience only serves to infantilize us. But it's so easy. Yes, and that robs us of our sense of satisfaction. So you just used AI to write a school essay. Congratulations, you have achieved nothing of worth. Whereas if you friction max, then you've searched inside yourself. You've nudged your own personal boundaries and discovered that you are more capable than you ever knew. You are building a foundation of perseverance and resilience that you cannot get from typing a prompt into a chatbot. I love this. What else does Jeser Morton advocate? She also suggests sending your children on small errands, adding the friction of knowing they'll do a bad job, and inviting people to your house without cleaning it properly, so you can enjoy the sweet friction of being judged. What the hell? That's weird. No, it's friction maxing, although admittedly at a higher level than I would be comfortable with. Anyway, hooray for banishing convenient things. Let's ban automatic gearboxes while we're at it. No, there's no need for that. Dishwashers, refrigerators? No, both of those are probably fine as well. Mechanized agriculture. The printing press. I see what you're getting at. You're saying we live in a world that is already filled with thousands of inventions which have, for hundreds of years, improved the lives of millions of people through increased convenience? And therefore it does seem slightly arbitrary to choose this exact moment in time to draw a line in the sand. You're saying we should only use friction maxing when it comes to things that we didn't grow up with. No, I'm saying that I really hate mechanized agriculture. Oh, fine then, that's probably allowed. Do say, I hope a book comes out about friction maxing. Don't say, I don't want to read it, but I'm sure ChatGPT could turn it into some really great bullet points. End of article. Next article. Parents need friction maxing. Kids need it more. We knew boredom was a good thing. By Rachel Bowie. Published January 12, 2026. purewow.com. Friction maxing started popping up on my social media feed during the school vacation week, which parents can attest felt extra long this year. At the same time, all my conversations concluded with the same guilt-ridden admission. At this point, we're just relying on screens. Boredom felt interminable, and parents were tired of serving as staycation cruise directors on the heels of an already action-packed holiday month. But boredom is healthy, I said to myself as I simultaneously longed for kid-free time to put my feet up and scroll mindlessly through my phone. Enter Catherine Jeser Morton's piece in The Cut about friction maxing and why we all need more of it in the new year. What is friction maxing exactly? According to Geezer Morton, it's not just about reducing screen time, it's the idea of building up our collective tolerance for inconvenience, by which she means the vagaries of being a person living in a world with other people in spaces that are impossible to completely control. The goal is ultimately to trust the process. There's fun to be had in not always resorting to digital fixes to escape experiences that used to be commonplace, but we've now dubbed the hard stuff. After all, Geezer Morton maintains, it feels like there's a tech solve for everything that might go awry in our day-to-day life. A delayed train, an awkward IRL social interaction. And if kids and adults could learn to sit with that discomfort, they'd become better at solving their own problems. For instance, I recently met up with an old friend at a cozy cafe. As we sat down, I realized that there was no cell service inside. "Do you have a Wi-Fi password?" I asked the hostess, internally panicking about the fact that I'd be unreachable to my spouse. When her answer was no, I was left with two options. 1. Walk down a couple blocks to get a signal and let my husband know I'd be out of pocket too. Enjoy breakfast. I went with the latter and everyone was fine. I emerged to a flurry of texts about a missing game that everyone wanted to play. The best part? In that time spent logging off, I was actually present with my friend, and my family actually dealt with the momentary friction of looking for the game themselves. Spoiler, they found it. So, what does friction maxing look like for kids? Well, it might be having them pay with cash instead of tapping an app, or it might be encouraging them to meet a new friend group for pizza instead of a Snapchat interaction. In a lot of ways, the benefits of friction maxing dovetail with Jonathan Haidt's argument from his viral book, The Anxious Generation, about granting kids more autonomy and delaying access to smartphones. This, he says, helps them build resilience, coping skills, risk assessment, and critical thinking, not to mention stronger emotional regulation and reduced anxiety. Hey, if a crisis occurs and there's not an app for that, don't you want to trust that your kids can figure it out? To be clear, friction maxing isn't about suffering. It's about the healthy challenges that are ultimately character building. There's value in that for us, but especially our kids. Rachel Bowie, Senior Director, Special Projects and Royals.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.